You are solving problems. You're attracting money. In other words, you are an entrepreneur. What are the tips of successful entrepreneurs? Sometimes we get calls, finance expert, coach. What can I do? What attributes do I need to be a successful entrepreneur? Stick with me as I share with you 9 of the most important tips. The 9th one will blow your mind. Thank you so much, and my name is Richard Jobiese. First and foremost, you need passion. Every entrepreneur must have passion and vision. Passion is that one thing that you think about. Les Brown says, if you think about it, if you lose your sleep on it, if everything of you is about it, then with the help of God, you'll achieve it. So if you're passionate about this thing, then you get it. So passion and vision. So why have I mixed passion and vision? This is because you must be passionate about your vision. Visions are like dreams. You're the only person who is seeing it. That's why they say the vision bearer. So you need to know this problem I'm solving, these jobs I'm going to create, this money that is going to come. You're the only one who is seeing it. Some people won't see it. The person selling vuvuzela could not understand it. Somebody, the one came in, the proprietor or the founder of iPhone didn't understand it, Steve Jobs. Like, no, not the iPhone. The other people didn't understand it. He was the only one who could understand it. Ford could not, other people could not understand it. Ford could only understand it. So sometimes it's only the passion in this person and the vision that is in their eyes. So the passion is in the heart and then the vision is in their eyes. So they are seeing it and then they are passionate about it. That is tip number 1. So if you want to do it, passion and vision will make you wake up in the morning, will make you advertise it, will make you go give out flyers, will make you talk about it on Facebook, will make, anytime you want to introduce yourself, you will start by, my name is CPA Richard Jobiese, I work at Justin College, where we train people on finance, we train people on vocational skills, which are hairdressing, beauty, and computer packages. Passion and vision, because you're solving issues. That is number 1. Number 2, there's what we call market research. Any successful entrepreneur must have a component of market research in them. Every now and then you need to understand, what do customers want? Vusite Mbakayo says one thing. He actually says the reason why you sell must not be the reason why they buy. So sometimes you need to understand, what do customers want? Are they looking at cost? Are they looking at value? What do they want? So each and every time you need to understand, what are the customers' needs? What do these customers want? So that is number. Then part of market research, you should also understand, what are your competitors doing? Have they adjusted their prices? So what can you do? What can you do? It is important to understand. Number 3, there's something called business plan. In business plan, you have the SWOT analysis. You need to understand your strength, you need to understand your weaknesses, you need to know what are the opportunities out there, and then you also need to understand what is the technological advantage that you have or the other people have. In the business plan, you need to understand the goals of your plan. What are the strategies you want to go and employ? How much do you need to put in this business plan? What is your financial projection? How much do you need and how much do you think you'll achieve? And then the business plan, what are your potential challenges? That's why we did SWOT. So number 3 is, you have to make sure you have a business plan. And this business plan, you need to be looking at it here and there. You don't just write and then put it down. We go to number 4. There's something called room for adaptability and resilience. You can't have your business plan and then you stick to it. The market is very dynamic. The market changes. Today you might wake up in the morning and there's demand for pigs. Then 3 months down the line, there's no demand for pigs. What do you do? Or the people you thought would buy the pigs are not the same people now. They don't want the pigs anymore. They want cows. What do you do? So sometimes it is important to adapt to the market changes. What is needed in the market now? What is needed in the market tomorrow? Let's say for example, you have fanyikazi, you have employees, and then they've gone missing. What do you do? That is setback. So what do? You need to have resilience. So number 4 is room for adaptability and resilience. You need to understand that even if things don't work the way I want them to work, I will still sober up. I will still stomach it up and I will still run with it. So it is very important to have that trait of number 4, adaptability and resilience. Because things will change. That I can assure you, things will change. Things will change. Let's go to number 5. You need to have this trait called risk-taking. You must be somebody who's ready and willing to take risks. But again, they must be calculated risks. You must calculate it. Because I keep on saying it. The more the risk, the more the income. I'm not talking about gambling. I'm not talking about those for funny biashara, those funny business that you put 50, you put 100,000, then you get 50%. No, I'm not saying about that. I am saying about risk. You must have calculated risks. What do you want to sell? Let's assume after retirement, I want to do macadamia. What if the rains don't come? So what do I need to do? So I need to make sure I have water, so that if the rains don't come, I have backup plan. So make sure there's what you call calculative risks. And sometimes you can also talk to us. We can help you look at the risks, the risk portfolio in any business you want to get into, or the risk profile of it, or the risk degree of any business that you want to get into. Number 6, there's what you call networks. Set up a network. The last class I actually shared with us that it is important to have a network of professionals. Professionals are not enough. You need to have a network of customers. Who is going to buy these things from you? Who are potential customers? Who are the partners if things don't work? Who are the partners? You need a lawyer. A lawyer needs to be a partner. You need somebody in marketing. You need somebody who understands a few things, some police officers, some law enforcers. You have to have those. Those are your partners. Those are guys you need, very important. They have to be there. You also need suppliers, because there are times when you don't have money to, you need something. So you need to have a network of such that even if you don't have money, there's the goodwill from suppliers. They can actually supply you stuff and then you'll pay later. That is number what? That is number 6. So we go to number 7. You need to understand the financial management. How do you work at taxes? How do you track your expenses? How do you calculate the income? How do you calculate VAT? How do you add VAT? How do you deduct withholding tax? It is important to understand all this. It is very important. And if you have a problem with that, you can actually reach us, will help you. But they're the basics. The basics are track your income, track the expenses, as simple as that. Anything you call expenses is something that you incurred in the course of that business. If I brought my raw materials and I used transport in those raw materials, that is an expense. But if I brought forth raw materials and then I decided after the raw materials, I decided to go to have fun, that cannot be an expense. That is a withdrawal if it is this money. So you need to understand what are the expenses and what is the income in that business. Then number 3, part of number 7, you also need to understand, you also need to manage cash flow. Because any business is cash flow. Do not be deceived. Business is cash flow. How much comes in and how much gets out. Cash flow. Business is cash flow. Because you might have 170 and 90% assets without cash flow, you are doomed. Because how will you buy? How will you pay suppliers? How will you pay employees? Business is cash flow. You need to understand all that. So that's why I'm saying you must understand financial management. You have a problem with that, you can reach us. We have books we've written and courses about financial management. It's very important to understand that. We go to number 8. Number 8 talks about you have to have a trait of what we call team building. We say customers number 1 in any business are your employees. Those are customers number 1. So if they're not motivated, then you and me know the answer. If your employees are not motivated, it also means that what? They will not be motivated to work. If you're not treating them, if you don't have what you call empathy, if an employee comes late, how do you start? Habari yako? I noticed, first of all, you are very smart today. I am so happy to see how smart you are. But you would have been smarter if you would not have come late today. And then they'll tell you, no, there's traffic jam. And then you tell them, now tomorrow, make sure you consider the traffic jam. So make sure employees are feeling good. You can give them a few things just to spice them up. You can give them a few promotion. You can give them a few bonuses. You can buy them lunch once in a while. Sometimes, because you must have this trait of what? Team building. It's very important. Many leaders have failed on that. So if you don't know that, kindly work on it. The last one, continuous learning on market trends. You must be a student. You must be ready to learn. Be ready to learn. When somebody comes, listen to them. When somebody comes, listen to them. I love what Elon Musk has done. He's actually employed young people in the Dodge department. Because he realizes that these young people of 21, 22 years, they come with new things. Yeah, so you listen to them more. Because they will give you solutions. So as an employee, as an entrepreneur, as an employer, you must be ready to learn. What is happening in the market? Let's say, for example, most of your clients were people in the NGO sector. USAID has been stopped. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do? Adjust. Who else can you work with? So, ladies and gentlemen, allow us to share with us that for any successful entrepreneur, there are traits that this entrepreneur must have. And I hope that I have answered a few things of us, and most of us have understood them. If you have issues with them, just reach us. We are actually a phone call away. We will help you and then we'll sort you. Thank you so much and God bless you. Love you guys.